kettlebell is a great tool to use for training, but it's important that if you're going to use the kettlebell that you know how to hold it correctly. Now, when you look at the kettlebell, this is called the horn, and this is called the bell. A lot of people make the mistake of grabbing the kettlebell right in the middle of it, and when they go to the rack position, they're sitting like this, right? Turn the arm up, and now you've got a lot of pressure on the outside of the forearm. So what you're forced to do is to flex the wrist so that you can get that bell off of the forearm because it hurts in order to get to this rack position where your forearm is somewhat vertical. It's a very uncomfortable position to be in because, number one, it tires out the forearm muscles, which then is going to let your wrist fall backwards, and that's going to put a little bit more pressure back on the forearm. So another option is, instead of grabbing it like this, go towards the portion of the horn that is getting close to the bell. Put your thumb in there so that you have this kind of position. So standard position was that. If you try this position right here, when you get into this position right there, this is a lot more comfortable and you're a lot stronger. So you can see it's really resting kind of right through the bones of the lower palm right there. And in this position, you've got a good rack position. Your arm is sitting vertical, kind of sitting right over the hip. And in this position, you're very strong to do your overhead presses. So generally, when we talk about kettlebell positions, this is one position, call it a farmer's carry. This is the rack position, and then of course, there's the overhead rack position.